John Cena is going to win tonight at Backlash. I don't care what you have to say about it. It is going to happen because he is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. It is not just a nickname, it is a fact. But I do think that Randy Orton, of course, he's definitely no up-and-comer. John Cena's greatest rival. I think he can actually potentially beat John Cena too. It is in his hometown, but John Cena just won the championship, so I feel like he's gonna retain, but by shenanigans. I think that Becky Lynch will probably beat Lyra Valkyria tonight. Not gonna lie, this one I don't have personal too much anticipation for, but I do think it is a potential match that can steal the show. One that might be overlooked, and because it might be overlooked is why I think it can steal the show. Because both Lyra and Becky are both amazing performers, and I think that either Becky Lynch wins the title from maybe getting a sneaky one over Lyra Valkyria or from cheating. Or if Lyra does retain, I think that she can retain because Bayley might interfere and cost Becky the title match, and maybe could lead to Bayley versus Becky at some point. Gunther, I think that one, I think we all could probably agree that Gunther is probably going to win that one, but I honestly think that there's going to be some extra stuff going on in there. Maybe a Goldberg return or something. Maybe that's just my, fan brain going off. But I think that there's a potential for Goldberg to appear just because Goldberg and Gunther both actually in real life, I believe, don't actually like each other. And I think that it is not a secret that Goldberg said that this is going to be his last year. He's going to have his retirement match this year, and I think that it will probably be against Gunther. Don't know when, but I think this match between Pat Mcafee and Gunther can maybe be the first steps of planting the seeds to something leading to Gunther versus Goldberg. But I think Gunther is going to win tonight. The United States Championship match between Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest. That one I feel like is probably going to be the show stealer. You got 4 amazing athletes who can all just go. And you got a lot of them are hard hitters. You got some really big meaty men slapping meat, if you know what I'm talking about. But I think that Jacob Fatu, I think he's going to retain. But to be honest, for how much I love all of these guys, if LA Knight won it back again, I would be excited. If Drew McIntyre won, finally he's won a championship again. If Damian Priest won it again, I wouldn't complain either. I think all of these guys are really good, but I think Jacob Fatu is probably going to be the one that at the end of the match raises his hand and goes home with the title. I think that Dominik Mysterio is gonna retain his Intercontinental Championship against Penta. I know that Dominik's gimmick is it's part of his character to not wrestle well, kind of always take the easy way out. I guess lie, cheating, and stealing, if you know what I mean. But I think that Dominik is actually a good wrestler if, it comes down to it. I think he can actually, hang in there with everybody else. But if Penta wins, I honestly would be happy. Very, very happy. Because F you, Dominik, you're a scumbag. You are, the worst wrestler on the roster. And you eat corn the long way. I'm going to go with that. I'll say that Dominik retains, but I want Penta to win.